Alright, boys, we're back. Another day, another trade. Okay, so today I took the trade. It's always a long on EU or USD. So going in, I look at the market and I see that right here from even yesterday, right, all the way from Asia and then London session, we accumulate. We didn't break any high or break any low, so we just literally accumulate. So the next thing that I know is gonna happen is we're gonna manipulate and then distribute, right? So I'm looking for a manipulation, and so I go on a 4 hour, and I see that there is a 4 hour liquidity right here, which on here wasn't a low, so I can mark it over here. Then you go on a 1 hour, you see this low over here. You see in the 1 hour, this is the low right here, right? And also, so I mark out that low. I also mark out these highs up here. But the thing is, if you look, we are closer to that low compared to the high, right? So I mark out that low and the high. And then what do we do next? After that, what I do is I notice that we are in a range right here. Let me put this back on so you can see. We're all in a range right here, right? From this low to this high. So I mark out my, use my Fibonacci. And then I see that there is a 1 hour and 4 hour fair value gap right here. So we traded into that. Also traded into the golden pocket, which is just 6.08 and 6.6, 6.66. I call it the golden pocket because usually when price go there, it retraces up. So we retrace into the golden pocket and the fair value gap, and we also swept that liquidity over here. While we didn't do that on GU. So that is a high time frame SMT for me, right? So we swept that high. Well, I mean, we swept that low. We traded into the fair value gap, right? And we also trade into the golden pocket, and I count that as a manipulation because look, we were in the range literally whole day yesterday, and then we swept the low. We manipulated down to basically get the ammo to fire up. So I saw that and I scaled to the lower time frame, which is 1 minute right here. And what I see a breakup structure right here. I see a breakup structure right here. So I waited a little bit for it retrace because it was a big candle. So I waited like 1 minute and then I get in that trade right there. And yeah, the rest is history. I put my stop loss on this low and then my take profit at that high. And I also mark out this right here. So I took partials. Let me, sorry, before that, let me check off this right here so you can see better. So I use my Fib, mark out right here. I took some partial at the 50% mark. I also took some partial at the golden pocket. As you can see, we reached the golden pocket and then we retrace this down. What do we retrace to? We retrace to the equilibrium of that move up that I took, that I caught. So yeah, I took some partial right here and at the 50% mark in case I was wrong. And then I held the trade, movement start to break even, and boom, there we go. It finally reached my TP, and right when it reached my TP, it literally flipped and go the other way. So I'm proud of myself for using that high as my TP. So that's the trade for today. Really glad I took the trade. Also journal it right here. Right here with all my confluence and everything. So oh, it was also at the low of day. It was also at the low of day too, right down here. So my winning chance is higher. And yeah, that's the trade for today. Did pretty well. I'm glad I took it. So thank you for watching.